Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Enter the Equilibrium Nigeria Season 1. Um, so we are having a best of three series between Kaizen and Alpha Zeros, and this will be the deal breaker between who qualifies for the playoffs between these two teams. And joined by me is Sepulga, who's probably, I'm assuming, your favorite caster between the two of us. How you doing,
Yes, that
Seppi?
is. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm very, very, very excited to see this game happening here. Both of these teams have proven themselves to be very strong and have pretty much beaten everybody outside the bracket except for each other and Undead Alliance. So we're gonna have to see who wins this one. Kaizen did take the last game, the last time, and that's the reason that they were in a draw. So it's gonna be Kaizen fighting for their spots and Alpha Zero is kind of defending their spot. It's sort of what it feels like.
Yeah, definitely. Kaizen was almost about to get dropped, and they defied all odds and managed to get this fighting chance. So hopefully, both teams will put their best efforts into these best of three games, so that we can see the team that's truly worth qualifying to the playoffs between the
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, and we're gonna see some really good picks from both teams so far. We're gonna see that Diggy, the evil bird with the glasses, and Matilda being picked up by Kaizen here. So both drafts are very strong to begin with here, and Big Daddy Hades picking up the Barretts as well. I'm really liking the side of Alpha Zeros here. We might see that if Karma decides to go for his Leslie or not. Maybe he's just deciding whether he wants to, judging on what he sees on the enemy draft.
I mean, okay, so obviously we are going to see a Sicilian ban. I'm assuming that there is probably Big Phase, who's a really good Sicilian player. We do see the carry being picked up by the side of Kaizen, which means that Karma is probably. I'm not sure how does carry go into Leslie anyways.
I feel like Leslie would be okay. There's the ban.
Oh, okay. So the Leslie gets banned out, obviously directed at Karma. But I think as well, what we learned from yesterday was that it was kind of a double-edged sword. Like, yes, Karma was doing bits right towards the end, towards the middle as well, but it took him so much time to actually get his damage that Alpha Zeros had to essentially 4v5 for many times in the game.
Mhm. That is true. That is true. Although I feel like it still worked out, right? It was just they were set to win the game until what's his name, Moba King YouTube on the Ruby just did a huge like I'm offended on him. Like that was the only reason they lost the game was because they caught the Leslie in that last fight. So I feel like they can still run it. But anyway, we're not going to see it this game. Karma will pick up the Beatrix, I think. Which I think is pretty good hero so far. This meta, she's not the best marksman, but she definitely does a decent job, I think.
I don't know about the Beatrix pick. I would have actually went for something like Wan Wan actually. But the thing is, their EXP laner is still open, so we could see a
Phobias.
Phobius, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna see that Moby King pick up something now. Wouldn't be surprised to see the Ruby again, honestly. But he will pick up the Thermos.
So
Surprisingly,
far,
in both teams not picking up that Valia pick that we always see banned out, and banned or picked. Both teams have decided to ignore it this time.
there's so much of sustainability on the side of Kaizen, and not really much tank killers on the side of Alpha Zeros. Beatrix is probably going to have to pick up the Malefic Roar as well as the Demon Hunter Sword, and not go for a full burst damage type of build that most Beatrix are accustomed to. Sometimes they do build the Blade of Despair first item, for example.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Uh,
I mean, looking at the drafts, I think I really do still. I mean, even with all the justification you've given me, I still do prefer the side of Alpha Zeros here. The Diggy pick is so strong, as well as the Barretts. You know, it's got a bad matchup into the Bowman, but I've been watching a bit of NACT, and Barretts just is like if the way you play him just seems to work really well against pretty much anything you throw at him. So it depends how well he plays, and I feel like Big Daddy Hades should be able to deal with this counter matchup.
Yeah, Balmond's not too much of a threat here, but there is a carry as well as a Thamus on the side of Kaizen, so he definitely needs to be careful of
Yeah,
that.
but another thing I want to point out is that Trevor really likes to build that's his favorite item, the antique cuirass, and without the war axe early on, he's not going to be having an easy time killing this dinosaur.
That is true. That is true. Just gonna have to see how it happens here, and as we look to see an invade onto Kaizen's jungle.
Yeah, I don't know what Trevor was doing there. He was just sort of goofing around, but the retribution's gonna come out. Oh, goes there to Big Daddy Hades. A great play from him there. Why was Bowman taking so long to jungle there? I'm not entirely sure.
Let's see. Let's have a look. Okay, he does have Seasoned Hunter. He's checking up.
Paul, we have a thumbs up from Bowman.
Oh, okay. Let's start off with the pause here.
I don't know if he was meant to, if he's meaning to pause, but I'm hoping that you've explained to them that we need to take thumbs ups pretty seriously.
Yeah, we can't afford not to pause.
Yeah. Because Bowman's gonna be very dizzy after this pause.
But otherwise, a decent start for Alpha Zero so far. They Hades is going to have what, about a half a level or one level ahead of Trevor there. And both teams are gearing up for a goal lane gank. So let's just see what happens. It is a carry. Doesn't have vengeance but does have flicker, so still just as difficult to kill.
Yeah, pretty much the same sort of difficulty in terms of actually getting to kill her, even with the vengeance. You know, in fact, I feel like flicker is a more reliable sort of survivability tool, except it has a higher cooldown, obviously. So. But Moba King YouTube will have the vengeance for his team for himself. So, the Esme versus Thamus matchup is a bit interesting. I feel like Thamus should be out damage her at some point, but right at the moment, yeah, early game, I'm not surprised to see Zaddy sort of winning this matchup right now. As Esmeralda, quite a nice early game sort of hero, so sort of wins most of like the sustained engagements.
Yeah, I'm not exact. Okay, so well, it's time to go back in game. So let's see. Hopefully, Kaizen is back online here.
Oh, thank God I don't have to listen to that spinning sound anymore. Okay.
All right.
But yeah, I mean the game, yeah, it's pretty relatively even here. We're gonna see. Oh, there's the guiding winds plays coming in from Azure and Trevor. I like to see it. I like to see it. As we like to talk about it, you know, increasing the speed of that Bowman that sort of rotates around. Quite valuable. As Big Daddy Hades charged up the Detonator's Welcome, but did cancel it. So he gets that. He gets like a portion of the cooldown off when you cancel the Detonator's Welcome.
About how long is that? Because
it's quite short, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Like if we just keep an eye on his. Yeah, there it's up right now. In fact.
Oh, okay, so he does have it for the turtle, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not sure if
exactly.
Trevor is going. He doesn't have the lethal counter, so it's gonna be a.
Oh, what? Okay, interesting one from Trevor. I mean, he was level 3 going into a level 5 right here. Gonna see the Detonator's Welcome coming out as well. First blood going to Zaddy. Beautiful plays coming in from Alpha Zeros. And yeah, cancelling that Detonator's Welcome was very valuable, allowing him to get that kill onto Trevor afterwards.
At some point, at level 3, you just have to cut your losses, because as we can see, Hades is taking full opportunity and taking the red buff. So Trevor is going to have a more of a disadvantage here.
Yeah, he's not enjoying this game right now on this realm, and but it looks like he actually is gonna maybe go for the War Axe first item. So that's a change to what we usually see when he goes for this antique cuirass.
Yeah.
So
Karma
that
is
might...
struggling quite a bit in the lane. At least someone is having a good game. There will be a spoiler.
Yeah, I mean, now that Leslie's banned out, you know, Khan's not really that comfortable, you might argue. Not really feeling himself as he usually does in this gold lane. But we'll have to see how he deals with this late game here.
I was thinking, I'm not exactly 100% on for this Esmeralda pick. I was thinking something with a bit more CC just to make full use of the Beatrix skill set. Especially the rocket launcher.
Yeah, like they don't have the biggest amount of sets on their team. In fact, not really any sets at all. I mean, it's just going to be like Diggy pulling in a singular target. And Beatrix does like to shine in those big team fights where she throws that rocket launcher ultimate. Azure getting caught here. He's going to get pushed back by Barrett. Oh, big damage coming in from Karma. As you're going to hear that weird sound that, again, that's the sound that when Dayton is welcome gets cancelled.
Alright, but there's Lilia not really doing too much of rotations at the moment. As the side of Alpha Zero is just making Spoiler back away from the turret so Karma can free farm all that gold. That's about 200 gold.
Oh yeah, but I was just about to say, Karma doesn't have any boots because he rushed the Blade of Despair. Just finished it off, but he had to pay for it with the lack of mobility. As we're going to see the turtle fight, it's going to actually go to Trevor this time. Big Daddy Hades was not in the area to sort of deal with it. But now, I feel like Big Daddy Hades can just take another red buff for himself. He does have the Retribution.
He does have the Retribution, but no follow-up, as Alpha Zeros need to go back down to gold lane to stop Spoiler from free farming that turret.
Oh, there it is. The Retribution comes out with the Deton's welcome, but now Big Daddy Hades needs to be so careful. I think the lethal counter is just going to pop on him, pretty sure. Oh my god. Not even... Oh, he didn't even have the lethal counter, but it didn't matter. That's a bit of a... It's been an interesting trade there. I don't feel like it's worth it for Big Daddy Hades to die, just for a red buff.
Yeah, for sure, especially 4v1.
Yeah.
Not really any trades either.
Connor, the guy who just does not like building boots first item. Definitely still keeping at it, but he's got the boots now.
Astral Projection just takes out the lethal wonder from Trevor's nose.
Astral Projection? What's that?
Astral whatever, man. The sphere, the snipe.
Astral Recall.
Ah, that's an ass name, bro. I think I like mine's better.
Yeah. That is true. We're going to see the War Axe finished off on Trevor here. He's going to look for maybe a tower dive onto Karma and Chimera. And we're going to see the Circular Eel coming out. But here comes the Time Journey. Let's keep it safe for now. Oh, but the lethal counter. We'll take out both of them here. As now Diggy will have to pay for it as well. Hades does get the kill to carry though. And there's at least a trade, but officers are kind of hurting here. As the turtle will be spawning soon.
I mean, still, Alpha Zeros do have a bit of a goal lead, so it's not all bad.
Yeah, very true, very true. It does feel like they should be able to take this turtle out quite safely, just because of the map. But I mean, Trevor does have that lethal counter to work with. Should be able to secure it. Oh, but actually, Big Daddy Hades gets it, even in the face of the lethal counter. We're gonna see the starlight thing coming in from Esmeralda, but doesn't really land on anything. But King YouTube has the quarter Inferno, but it's not gonna keep him alive for long enough. Trevor going out with the Cyclone Sweep, leaving his team to fall. Oh man, what a fight coming in from Alpha Zeros.
Yeah, so far 3-1. Actually 4-1 if you count in the total. But Spoiler does get a trade on the tier 1 turret of gold lane. So I guess there is something.
As now that gold lead just jumped a whole 1,000 here. We got 22,000 to 20,000 here.
It seems like Alpha Zeros are going to get that EXP turret in response for that gold lane turret.
Ooh, but Hades.
Ooh.
Just be a bit careful in here. I mean, the
Hey.
Esmeralda's still in the tower. Pops the sprint to get out, but finally the tower will fall. Moba King YouTuber should have enough damage to take out Big Daddy Hades, but this is welcome. It's going to keep him alive for a bit longer. Stun onto 2. And Time Journey comes out, actually. A big Time Journey coming in from Chimera there, saving his team and winning the fight. Carry, however, is going to be pushing the bottom lane.
Carrie does have the Thunderbolt built up. Is going for the Endless Battle. So she doesn't have all the damage yet. As Beatrix takes down the tier 1 turret of the mid lane.
I'm never too sure about building Endless Battle this early, man. Like, I feel like she maybe wants to get Golden Star first, you know? Because if she has this Endless Battle, sure, she gets to stack the true damage with the Thunderbolt on her passive. But it doesn't really give you much else outside of that, I feel. I feel like with a Golden Star, having a Golden Star first, you're able to proc your passive more often, being able to heal from it. Although, hold that thought. Chimera gets his Time Journey baited out alongside the Circling Eagle. Oh, but there's the big damage coming in from Karma, as Navarro will finally take out the kill. Lord has spawned in the top lane, so it's up to both the teams to start migrating over there. Oh man, Aqua's damage right now is kind of hurting.
Yeah, Beatrix does have the Blade of Despair as well as Malefic Roar, so at this point in the game, she is going to be dealing quite a bit of damage even to the tanky heroes.
Yeah, I don't know what she's going for next. Maybe it could be that Demon Hunter sword.
Either that or Wind of Nature, eh?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I definitely did not just yawn there. That was not me yawning. That was me. I don't know. I hit baked. Okay. Sorry, it's really cold. I'm just trying to get my. Trying to not trying to freeze to death here.
As Lord will be marching down the mid lane. And
yes, that Lord will march down the mid lane here. I feel like they could be able to destroy it before it reaches that tower. And it looks like they will. I mean, they're trying. Alpha Zeros are trying to defend it here. We're going to see that rocket launcher coming in from Beatrix. It's going to blow up Lilia before she even gets time to use the magic shoes. Time Journey as well.
Time Journey, I guess, for the speed up there. To try and clean up all the remaining members of Kaizen. But so far, only one falls. And they do get a turret.
Oh, Circling Eagle onto Chimera. I don't think that's going to turn into anything there. Oh, as Big Daddy Hades comes in with the Deathless Welcome, pushing out Moba King onto the backline here. Pops your corner in Inferno. He's got the vengeance. He's fighting Karma really hard here. Trevor's trying to finally take down Karma, but Moba King finally falls as well. Spoiler, trying to fight it out with this tank damage build. Don't know if she can really chase that much here. We're going to see Chimera getting chased up by... Oh, Azure.
Ooh.
Did bait out the Time Journey. But both teams just kind of want to back off now. Enough blood has been shed.
Look at the damage. Trevor taking quite a lot of damage from the Novaria.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that now. We're going to see the Esmeralda ult coming out here. Dead as Welcome is going to land onto Big Phase. Where can he spit him out? Right onto the wall. Does have the magic shoes to work with. Big Phase, he's going to drop this now. I think he will. Moba King YouTube pops a corner in Inferno. He's going to try and fight this one out, but he's going to get pushed back. Oh, but pushed back in with the Time Journey. Unstoppable for the Esmeralda, and now Karma's pumping in the damage. Chimera will get the kill, though, but a beautiful play coming in from Alpha Zeros. This game seems to be going back and forth, but more consistently, it is going to the favor of Alpha Zeros here. Oh, carry? Oh, no. Well, that's some AFK action if I've ever seen some. Unfortunately, we were just not. Even if we paused, it would have been too late. Double kill coming out from Karma here.
That was a snipe.
Oh dear. I mean, they needed spoiler for the high ground, man. It's unfortunate that he went AFK here in that situation. We're gonna see Daddy going in. They've got minions.
Lilia
They can attempt to end.
Yeah, I mean Trevor is alive, so I don't think so. Retribution and the lethal counter will kill those minions if things get dire, but the side of Alpha Zeros do choose to go for that enhanced Lord.
A spoiler, we'll be back. He's playing the game now. It was just one little lag opportunity. One lag thing.
As we're gonna see, Spoiler is trying to get the Demon Hunter Sword bought as fast as possible.
Hunter sword.
Demon Hunter
I feel
Sword?
like you need to go for Golden Staff here, man. Like, sure, Demon Hunter Sword is good at killing tanks, but so is your passive. Having the Golden Staff will allow you to activate your passive way more often.
I guess so, but I mean, I think nowadays you need both, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I guess you're right. We'll have to see if he goes for the Golden Staff as his last sort of item there. I would be very surprised if he did not. Anyway, we're gonna see Lord charging it down mid lane. It is the enhanced Lord, but there's no tower to charge it. I feel like Alpha Zeros, they need to focus down the bottom and the top towers here. Oh, Chimera gets caught up by Big Phase. It's gonna be a double kill for this Lilia. Just out of nowhere. Time Journey wasn't even be able to activate there pretty much. Zaddy needs to run as well. A big defense coming in from Kaizen. As they're going to keep up the chase right now with the help of the Matilda. They've got the Guiding Winds to run at them with. Oh, I think if that Astral Recall hit, that would have been a kill.
Oh, and the Matilda.
Yeah,
she does have Athena's.
Oh,
but,
right.
Yeah, 4 members of
Oh,
carry.
Spoiler, going to get the kill onto Aqua there. They've got no towers, but they managed to win a team fight. That's pretty huge. As Zaddy wants to go in, but I think he's going to get caught. He's got the Time Journey help though. As this middle tower will stand to see another day.
Unfortunately, Kaizen wasn't able to make the best use of that almost wipe. MOBA King had to stay to keep the minions out of the base. Not exactly sure. I guess they did get a few shutdowns, which helps with the gold. I guess helps them finishes their items.
And the experience. I mean, none of them are level 15 yet, so it helps to have that sort of additional damage on all your skills and cooldowns, you know? Oh, that's definitely not a yawn from Doof as well. Oh. As we're gonna see. Oh, okay. I mean, Alpha Zeros do have full control of the jungle here. It's gonna be Kaizen hoping for that high ground fight once again. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna freeze lane, which is the right idea to do here.
Yeah, Alpha Zero's just respecting the space that Kaizen has in their base, and will wait for the Enhanced Lord. Might even wait for the Evolved Lord, actually.
Well, I feel like it's a bit too early for Evolved Lord.
Well, it's coming down in 2 minutes, so...
That's true, that's true. But I don't really see a reason why you don't go for this Lord here.
Yeah, they don't have any inhibitor turrets, so they can definitely make use of this Lord, as Zaddy will create some pressure on the team. Zaddy and Aqua.
Let's see if Alpha Zeros are able to equalize these lanes at all. Maybe don't push in that bottom lane, but okay, they are gonna do that. I feel like you can push in this mid tower, this mid lane here, just because it's gonna crash in anyway.
That is true, but ideally you would like to have at least 2 sets of minions on the mid lane.
That is true, that is true. Okay, we're gonna see Lord coming down. This is where you want to freeze top lane. But looks like...
I think that's a bit too late here.
Yeah, Spoiler's gonna come in and try and do it. Okay, here we go. This is the big push. Ismael coming in with the bottom lane as well. It's going to be up to Big Face to do big damage again. Oh, Big Face gets taken out immediately. Time Journey comes out as well. As you're on the front lines trying to live through this one. It gets him out, but his teammates are falling. It's going to be a double kill for Karma, the Lord. It's going to hit the base soon. Oh, even more damage coming in from Karma.
Ooh.
Make it a Maniac. Maybe a Savage. No, it's going to be a shutdown on Karma, but it doesn't matter. As Alpha Zeros will take game 1 in this best of 3 series. Wow, what a game! That was pretty crazy. I mean, these teams are very even in their skill levels, man.
Yeah, they are. I mean, apart from obviously the results, it was back and forth for most parts of the game. I just feel like Balmond, if you are going to take Balmond, you should have like a higher win rate um, for the objectives at least, right? Because you do have the lethal counter, you do have the retribution, both to work with. And if you're not doing that, then there's actually no point in you taking that Balmond up.
Yeah, because Bobbin is all about that objective taking with the lethal counter. I feel like, also just like a niche pick as a tank killer, right? With the percentage of true damage. So anyway, I feel like Trevor needs to sort of go for another sort of pick here. I feel like the Ling, he's shown us the Ling before. It wasn't too bad this game, even against the Barretts. You know, you're able to take out this menace that Karma is on this gold lane, and
Yeah, I mean,
I
if you
feel like
look at
that's the most
it,
important thing.
if you look at it, the Balmond fighting for damage with the Matilda there doesn't really, you know, I mean, yes, he was in the back foot for a while because of the invades, because of an unnecessary death on that first turtle. But I don't know. Anyways, as we're gonna get ready for the next game, which will be the second game of this best of three series.
Yeah, I'd like to take this moment real quick to shout out to our sponsor, Jake. Thank you for sponsoring this tournament. Yeah, well, I think Doof, you wanna run an ad?
Yeah,
I'd
we
like to say thank you to Jake as well. He's really been a great help. This tournament wouldn't be possible without him sponsoring. So big thanks to Jake. And for those of you who don't know, he's quite heavily involved in the crypto space, in Web3 technology and investments. So the ad that is going to be playing is going to be one of the projects that he's running and expanding into South Africa, West Africa. If you guys wish to jump on board with that, am I talking over that? No. Okay. So if you guys wish to jump on board with that, with the markets that he's expanding, feel free to reach out to him on Discord. He's Jake_300. Thank you.
Thank you, not Jake.
Did you know that one project gives you ownership of some of the hottest AI blockchain metaverse and Web3 projects in the world before the public even knows about them? A project that rewards you in multiple ways, including receiving new rare and scarce tokens every 12 hours. Your rewards are automatically paid by smart contracts in real time without human intervention. All smart contracts have been independently audited by one of the world's leading and most respected blockchain auditors, CertiK. With the potential to earn multiple 6 and 7 figures, with as little as $100, you will be part of the multi-trillion AI blockchain, metaverse, and Web3 megatrend.
Let's go.
All right, boys. So both teams are ready in the lobby. Just getting them to start, and we will be in the draft phase soon.
See if we can get Jake in before they start the lobby.
Oh, oui.
Nope. Nope.
Wait,
Jake,
let me.
I'll stream it for you.
Oh, okay. All right. So as we are going into the draft phase of the second game, I wonder if Kaizen has a different plan for this.
You can leave.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get some coffee.
The first ban comes in from Kaizen. They banned Expo, who's my favorite XP laner. Well, the only XP laner I can play. And from the side of Alpha Zeros, we've got Diggy being banned. So we'll probably see an Atlas pick or a Guinevere.
I don't think I've seen either of those heroes in the Nigerian.
No, we have
games at all.
yesterday. Atlas, remember? With the Valentina.
Oh, I guess
I
we
think
did.
there was
Yeah.
Guinevere and Atlas both were yesterday in the same game. Yeah, we had Atlas, Diggy, Valentina, and Guinevere all in the same game.
That's pretty crazy, man. I haven't seen that yet. Anyway, we're gonna see a Faris being banned out as well as a Aurora. Those two heroes definitely as well, quite scary. But there's quite a lot left in the pool here, such as the Martyrs, the Matilda, the Barretts. Yeah, that's another hero that I was
Barretts.
thinking about. Trevor gonna pick it up for himself. I like that pick a lot. It does deny Big Daddy Hades of a lot of picks here. I wouldn't be
Because
surprised
Big
to see
Daddy,
him.
that was. I think it was Big Daddy that was on Barrett's last game, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so he's nicked it.
Hmm.
Mino, cool. Because Diggy's banned, so they pick Mino. Makes sense.
Okay, I like this pick, Zaddy. I'm gonna pick up the Dairoth here. Gonna strip down that armor coming in from Trevor, which I think is a good idea. They seem to know the matchup quite well.
Damn, people in the chat are saying, who's Jake? How can they not know the one and only?
Yeah, I don't know who Jake is as well. But anyway, we're gonna see Valia being picked up as well as the Thammers going for the full fire build again.
Fiery, yeah. For the Fiery team. Karma is the gold laner, right? Let's see what she comes up with.
Let's see if she'll pick the Leslie up real quick here before it gets banned out. I wouldn't be surprised to see it.
It's time to go to the Arctic.
But we
Oh,
do
she's
not.
getting mage this time. Lilia.
No, that's Aqua.
Oh, they switched. Aqua, yeah. Got you. See, I'm so new to this game, I don't even know about switching.
But anyway, it looks like Kaizen probably gonna ban out the Leslie here. Wouldn't be surprised to see that being banned out. As Big Daddy Hades looking to ban out of here. Okay, yeah, I like that Matilda ban. That's gonna be that would have worked really well with the Barats.
Sniper ready.
And then there's Leslie. I don't know why they're not picking Leslie in first phase, man. Like, just do it, dude.
It's finally good to see someone else that plays Leslie. I main Leslie for a long time. Before I found out about Melissa and then Hanabi. But Leslie is quite powerful. I like her. One shots.
That is true. Oh, Mia. Oh, come on,
Clip
show us
is
some.
powerful.
Show us some Mia.
Irithel. With Irithel, I've got my first win after 12 games.
Congrats. But we don't care about you, Jake. We're looking at the game in front of us.
It's my way.
I'm
or
just
the
joking.
highway.
I'm
Don't
just
underestimate
kidding.
my skills.
I'm just kidding. We're gonna see the Ixia being picked up here. I feel like Irithel has a better matchup in most certain areas, but Ixia can definitely fight back, as well. As the Rafaela pick. Oh, I like that with the Barras actually. I do like this pick, especially against the Dairoth and the Lilia. Having that additional movement speed is gonna be really valuable. Anyway,
We're
Big
talking
Daddy
about
Hades.
Rafaela.
Yeah,
See
but
what Big
Rafaela.
Daddy comes up with. Oh, Guinevere. Makes sense. I called it. Because of
I don't know
Diggy
how
Bomb.
I feel about the Gwen to Valia.
You mean Gwyn to Barrett's?
No, the Gwen and Barrett's is like fine, but as well, but it's not the best. Okay, well, he's gonna pick it up. I'm not too sure about this pick, but it's gonna have to see how Big Daddy Hades plays around it here. Looking over the drafts overall, I think I do like the side of Alpha Zeros in general versus Kaizen here. Just the Guinevere pick is a bit sus. But overall, probably going to go with Kaizen here for the better draft. I feel like the Valia is going to do a good job, as well as the Barretts, and the Rafaela is going to synergize well with everything that they want to do.
Feel like we're on the same page when it comes to that. I do like Rafaela normally, apart from the game that I had yesterday. She does work quite well with this lineup. And on the other side, we've got Guinevere, who again would have a difficult timing against Valir. But so team fights probably won't go in the favor of Alpha Zero. They'll probably be more in the favor of Kaizen. If Guinevere is picking off, randoms here and there, then she might just have a chance.
Well, I feel like the team fights are going to go to the side of Alpha Zeros. Just in the fact that the Minotaur does have that minimum fury, as well as the Guinevere going in. It's just the Valia that throws things off a bit. But anyway, yeah. Thanks, Jake, for that panel. Any last words before we hand it over to Doofenshmirtz and myself?
I've got no last words. I'm just really offended by the way that no one knows who Jake is, but I'll hand it over to Doof. Kept it nice and warm for you.
Oh yeah, that's a big resource actually.
too, before he actually has to go off.
Yeah, I'm not really ever sure when it comes to Guinevere in the jungle, man. I feel like she's a better roamer in my opinion. But we'll just have to see how she plays this game.
As we're
See a
gonna see
fight in the bottom
MOBAs.
lane.
Yeah.
Moba Zane, Moba King,
Yeah, MOBA King.
Moba Zane gonna try and fight it out. But this is a law game here. You got the Dyroth and his the Thamus and his student Dyroth.
Oh, by the way, Sep, you can stop streaming if you want.
Sure. Okay. Might be a good idea.
Oh, so far things are quite static. Minotaur does still have the flicker. I think he was holding onto it for quite a bit because the turtle is going to be up in about 15 or so seconds.
Yeah, I mean, the total advantage probably going to go to the side of Trevor here with the Barat. So he's not going to be really contested with that Detonator's Welcome. But Jungler's still level 3, interestingly enough.
How did that
both have-
happen?
They both have Season Hunter, man. They're just going to hit it now. I don't know why they're both jungling so slowly. I'm genuinely confused. But anyway, Turtle's going to spawn out here.
Things are
Big
quite
Daddy
static on the goal lane though.
Oh, we got a pause from Trevor, maybe?
Did he pause?
Oh no, he thumbed up.
He did?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna hit a quick pause there.
We should, guys, if you are watching, when you thumbs up, like, we're gonna pause, all right? So if you don't need a pause, then don't thumbs up. But yeah,
So
anyway,
far things are quite static.
yeah. I mean, both teams sort of know what each other want to do because they've been playing against each other quite a lot. And yeah, now they're playing it quite safe, you know, not making any mistakes just yet.
I see that Hades is going to go for the blue buff before the turtle, but he could just shift gears and then pull up straight away.
Yeah, he could. The turtle is not falling down the fastest, so he might have enough time to do it. If he does get that blue buff first, he is going to have that level 5 advantage over Trevor, so that could be a big thing. I mean, there's also the Abysm Strike coming in from Zaddy. I feel like... Oh, he doesn't have it right now, actually.
Wild.
So, I was going to say, you don't really need a level advantage, Trevor, if you do have that Abysm Strike available. One thing your XP laner could do is, like, yeah, you time it, the Retribution along with his ulti as well. Also something you can do.
It's going to be quite interesting because Kaizen does have a support as a roamer, and there is an Irrital on the side of Alpha Zeros, which could potentially burst her down. And that goes for the Ixia as well as the Valir, because the meta for Valir in the South African server is to build semi-tank actually.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's the same here, but as we're gonna go back into the game here.
Okay, we're gonna see that turtle getting started here. Is Big Daddy Hades gonna join early? I don't think he will. He's gonna finish off that blue buff, but here we're gonna see Moba King going in onto that front line. Maybe Guinevere is gonna get it. I think she is. No, Trevor does get the retribution. A bit. Oh, actually pops Detonator's Welcome as well onto Zaddy, but Zaddy's probably gonna have the Abysm Strike back. No, he's just gonna shred the armor of Trevor instead. And now Big FaZe in trouble. Don't think he's gonna make it out of this one. Zaddy making big plays for his team here. Oh,
Full barrage.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Stop
really
though,
do
I mean,
much though.
Boiler's out of mana as well. Like, he needs to maybe reset.
But so far, a very good start for Alpha Zeros. Does have 3 kills on their belt. And the turtle kind of made useless in this exchange. Nobody has the benefits of the turtle and the gold as well. It's overshadowed by the gold that Alpha Zeros received from that 3-man wipe.
Yeah, it's just gonna be how they play these next few fights, I think. Zaddy probably needs to be shut down before anything else happens, because if Zaddy is able to do whatever he wants to do, he's gonna not let this let Trevor do things, just because of how good Dairoth is against these tanky targets. But yeah, in the top lane, we're gonna see a bit of a rotation, but nothing too hectic. As you're keeping is Ixia safe? Spoiler, right? He's kind of, it looks like he's like AFK here.
I'm just gonna pause it at. Okay.
Oh, oh no,
He's
no,
back.
we're good. Okay.
Not the best timing to have network issues, unfortunately.
No, not at all. He needs to get that wave. He needs to get that money. Because right now, X is falling a little bit behind the Irithel. You're gonna see the man fight coming in from Moba King. Pops the Vengeance as well as the Quadrant Inferno. Dodges the spatial migration. Chimera getting got on here with the Minotaur. Oh, there it is. Denton is welcome onto the Minotaur. He's gonna pop the Minoan Fury though. Does land onto 2. Oh, with the Rider Requiem takes down Trevor with the help of the Dairoth. Another spatial migration onto Moba King. And big plays coming in from Alpha Zeros here.
One thing I'm not liking for the side of Kaizen is that they have an Ixia, but they're not really making the full use of her by getting a set tank. Like even a Matilda would have been nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like having this this Rafaela. Yeah, it doesn't give you the biggest amount of step potential. Sure, the Holy Baptism does something, but it might not be enough this game. As now, spoilers, probably going to get dived here. Karma as well resheds his arm, and Lilia Aqua will finish off the kill. Oh, big fireball. Oh, without the Minotaur heal, Aqua would have fallen, actually. That's crazy. All right.
It seems that
But-
Alpha Zeros do have an upper hand on this game here. And remember, this is game 2. So if Kaizen does not win this one, they will unfortunately be dropped off. Holy Baptism comes out. Kind of cancelled out that spatial migration.
Yeah. Big Daddy Hades doing a decent job on this Gwen, though.
Oh, Azure needs to be careful here.
Yeah, he's getting gone on here, but he has had that movement speed available from that heal skill that I do not know the name of. As Trevor gonna do his usual thing, finishes off the antique cuirass.
Oh.
Spoiler getting gone on here. I don't know if he's gonna make it out of this one, even with the healing coming in from Rafaela, and the fact that he just picked up Flask of the Oasis. Still not gonna be able to save his Ixia.
You see that turret going down, but Zaddy in the bot lane just manages to escape Trevor and Moba King YT. And actually kind of saves his turret as well.
Oh, but Aqua in a bit of danger. He's gonna have to pot the black shoes. Valia doing a lot of damage right now, actually. As the Ice Queen one. Anyway, turtle being spawned up here. I feel like Alpha Zeros, they're really far ahead at this point. They can definitely take this turtle down before Kaizen gets a chance to just sort of dissuade it. Although Zaddy getting got up by 3 people and still probably gonna make it out of here. Maybe he's gonna pop the Abysm Strike to clear the wave. Oh, good dodge. He's gonna have to sack his tower there. He's making beautiful space for his team to take the turtle though, so it's probably worth it.
Alpha Zeros are going to get the turtle though, in exchange for an EXP turret. I'm not sure if that's the best trade, but it's something.
Ooh, there we go. Chimera going in with the flicker as well as Minoan Fury. I feel like they're going to be able to blow up Trevor. He's going to have the Deton's welcome. It's going to spit Chimera back into the tower, but he's got that healing coming in from his ultimate. Moba King will finally get down Big Zaddy Hades, but he's going to have to lose his life here. Moba King doesn't make it out, but he's going to do a 2-for-1 trade. So very well played from him.
Yeah, a few more engages like that with Moba King in the front line, just taking the attention away from spoiler. Well, with the full barrage, it's gonna start doing some damage soon.
Dude, Karma has all of these expensive skins, man. Like,
Yeah.
this bro's got money.
And I'm not exactly sure what's going on here with spoiler because it does look like he's going for Blade of Despair next.
I feel like that is the build in some cases. I'm not telling you it's the build in this game, but I feel like it's what you can build on this hero.
No, I think it's more for like attack speed. You need a balance of both because obviously with the regen as well, that's built into a passive.
Yeah.
So generally you do see a Trinity build, and then you'll have like a Blade of Despair mixed in with that.
Well, I'm not sure about the golden staff. I feel like that's an item you do not build on next year, right?
Now, I've seen that's the standard build on Ixia actually.
Oh, really? Damn. So anyway, Lord spawning up in about 15 seconds here.
Oh, Zaddy doing
After-
quite a bit of damage on Trevor there.
Oh yeah, shredding the armor as we could have
Ooh.
been seeing this whole game.
But Big Phase
Yes.
does have his own damage to deal with.
Oh, there's the full barrage coming out. I mean, you don't have that for the Lord fight now. That's a bit of a sus one.
I guess so, but remember, Chimera does still have the flicker with the Minoan Fury. So I guess, spoiler, just want to save that mid lane turret.
As Canera is doing a very good job of zoning here. But oh, a big knockback coming in from Barats here. But no, Fury does come out. It's going to land onto 2. Spatial Migration as well. It's going to knock up a few. But the Violet Requiem actually misses out. There's Bism Strike's also going to miss. As Trevor wants to do a lot of damage here. He's going to be able to take out this Guinevere. But it's going to be a mega kill for Zaddy. They're on really low HP, but it's a good trade overall for Alpha Zeros. They do not have a jungler though, so I don't know if they're going to be able to finish off this Lord. Although Karma is going to try. He does have this sustain coming in from the Heart's Claws. So he might be able to do it. Pops the heavy crossbow as well.
I feel like if spoiler was there, it would have probably gone better for Kaizen. But he is going to take the tier 2 turret on the gold lane, so kind of
That's a good
opens
trade.
up the map, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he was not there on the fact that he didn't have the full barrage to help with, you know? So, I guess that's a decent enough trade. It's going to be a Lord for a lost team fight, though, just for 2 towers. It's a bit of a sus trade, but it does give your team a bunch of money.
The thing is, it is a basic Lord, so not the biggest threat in the world. But Spatial Migration comes out, doesn't really... Oh, it's Spatial Migration, right?
Yeah, the knock-up, yeah.
Kaizen
It does
really
land on
wants to
those.
defend that mid lane turret, eh?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what they're trying to do. And now here comes that Lord action that you're talking about. It is just a basic Lord. Might not even hit the tower. Oh, but big special migration into Violet Requiem here. The full barrage is actually doing a decent amount of damage, though. They might be able to fight this one back. It's going to be a mega kill for Aqua, though. Onto this Rafaela. Make it 3 kills already for the side of Alpha Zeros on them. And Trevor will get taken out as well. Zaddy's unstoppable at this point. He wants to go for another one. Will he get it? Yes, he will. Zaddy, is he going to make it out? No, but he takes the rest of Kaizen out. And this is actually going to be a 2-0 sweep for Alpha Zeros. Wow. Hectic stuff. I mean, was that? I guess that was a fluke then. That win against Alpha Zeros yesterday. That was a fluke then. I guess.
It's possible. I guess because I mean, a win is a win, and today it's Alpha Zeros that won the game. So honestly, I would have liked to have seen this go to a third game. But unfortunately, Kaizen will be dropped off, and Alpha Zeros, alongside Undead Alliance, will qualify from Group B into the knockout stages. So next weekend, starting from Friday, we'll have try and put in Group C and Group D in the same weekend, and then the following weekend we can start off with the knockout stages.
Yep, that sounds about right. But yeah, anyway, Doof, I think is that all that's happening tonight, or are we gonna do some other stuff?
Um, yeah, that's about it actually. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for more announcements.
Anything you'd like to add, Jake?
Jake, ain't you?
Oh, what? Oh, I thought Jake was here. Never mind.
All right then. Yeah. Take care and.